Beloved, pause for a moment. You did not arrive here by accident. I know the hour you are listening. I know the weight you carried into this night. You may feel tired in a way sleep does not fix. Not just the body, the heart, the thoughts that keep returning when the world becomes quiet. I see you. You do not have to explain yourself here. You do not have to pretend you are strong. You do not have to hold everything together for one more person. I am here with you now. This moment is safe. Nothing is demanded of you. No performance, no answers, just presence. Breathe slowly. Let your shoulders rest. Let the noise inside you soften, even if only a little. You have been carrying more than you admit. Smiling when you were unsure. Moving forward when your strength felt thin. Trying to stay hopeful while part of you wondered how much longer you could do this. I know. I have not missed a single tear you held back. I have not overlooked the silent prayers you whispered without words, even the ones you were not sure I would hear. You are not unseen. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. If your heart feels heavy right now, you do not need to hide it from me. You do not need to clean it up. You do not need to be brave. Just stay. Stay with me in this quiet space. Let me speak gently, without rushing you. Tonight is not about fixing everything. It is about being held while you breathe again. I know there are questions you carry, things that did not turn out the way you hoped, moments you replay, wondering if you failed or waited too long or trusted the wrong thing. Listen to me carefully. Your story is not finished. This season is not the end. What feels delayed has not been denied. I am closer than you think, closer than the fear, closer than the memories that ache, closer than the future you cannot yet see. You do not need to reach for me. I am already here. If you are listening alone, know this: you are not alone. If you feel like no one understands what this night feels like for you, I do. I am not disappointed in you. I am not measuring you against anyone else. I am not asking why you are still struggling. I am simply here. Let this moment settle into you. Let my presence quiet the part of you that feels constantly alert, constantly worried. You can rest here. Nothing bad is about to happen in this silence. Nothing will be taken from you. Nothing will fall apart because you stopped trying for a moment. You are allowed to pause. And as you stay here, listening, know this truth gently forming around your heart. You are loved, not because of what you achieved, not because of how strong you look, not because you did everything right. You are loved because you are mine. Stay with me. There is more I want to tell you. Beloved, before we move forward, let us slow down together. Do not rush this moment. Do not let your thoughts pull you ahead into tomorrow or back into yesterday. Stay here with me. Right now, you are breathing. Your heart is still beating. You are still here. And that matters more than you realize. There are days when you forget how much you have survived. Nights when your mind only remembers what is missing, what is heavy, what is uncertain. But I want you to notice something quietly, without pressure. You are still standing, even if you feel weak, even if you feel confused, even if joy feels distant. You are still here. And I have been with you through every step that brought you to this moment. Let gratitude begin gently, not as an obligation, but as a soft awareness. Not gratitude for everything that happened, not gratitude for the pain, but gratitude for the fact that you did not face it alone. I was there when you woke up tired and still chose to continue. I was there when you held yourself together for others while breaking inside. I was there in the moments no one applauded, no one noticed, no one thanked you. I saw you, and even now, as you listen, I am still here. You do not need to force thankfulness. You do not need to list blessings or pretend you are okay. Simply acknowledge this truth. You are being held. Let that awareness settle into your chest. Let it soften the tension you have been carrying. If it helps, you may quietly respond in your heart. Just a few simple words. Nothing complicated. I am here. That is enough. You do not have to speak it aloud. You do not have to be certain. Just let the intention rest inside you. I am here. This moment is real. This breath is real. This connection is real, and even if everything else feels unstable, this remains steady. I want you to notice the small mercies you often overlook, the way you were guided away from things that would have broken you, the strength that appeared when you thought you had none left, the comfort that arrived quietly, sometimes through unexpected means. These were not accidents. They were signs of my care. You may not have received everything you asked for yet. You may still be waiting. But waiting does not mean abandonment. It means preparation. As you rest in this moment, allow gratitude to become a gentle rhythm, not loud, not forced, just present. Gratitude for breath, gratitude for survival, gratitude for being seen, even when you felt invisible. I am not asking you to ignore your pain. I am not asking you to minimize your struggles. I am simply reminding you that pain is not the whole story. There is also endurance within you. There is also resilience. There is also a quiet strength that did not disappear, even when you felt empty. That strength did not come from nowhere. I placed it within you, and as you acknowledge this, something inside you begins to settle. Your mind slows. Your heart finds a steadier rhythm. This is not a ritual to impress me. It is a moment to reconnect with what is true. You are alive. You are protected. You are not beyond care. Let gratitude create space inside you. Space where fear does not need to shout. Space where hope can rest, even if it is small. You do not need to feel grateful for everything, just for this moment, for the fact that you are here with me now. Stay here a little longer. There is more I want to share with you. Beloved, listen to me now, gently and without fear. I know what you have been carrying inside, not just the things you say out loud, but the thoughts you keep hidden, the worries you replay when no one is watching, the questions you are afraid to ask because you do not want to be disappointed again. I hear them all, even the prayers you never finished, even the ones that sounded more like sighs than words, even the moments when all you could say was silence. Do not think for a moment that silence means absence. I am present even when you do not know how to speak. You wonder sometimes if I truly listen, if your voice matters among so many others, if your situation is too small, or too complicated, or too late. Hear this truth clearly. Nothing about you is overlooked. Nothing you feel is insignificant to me. Nothing you bring before me is a burden. I know there are times you doubt this, times you feel like your prayers hit the ceiling and fall back down, times you wonder if you are doing something wrong, or if you missed your chance. You did not miss me, and I did not turn away. Some answers take time, not because I am distant, but because timing matters. What you are waiting for is being shaped in ways you cannot yet see, and you are also being prepared, even when it feels like nothing is happening. I know waiting is difficult for you. It stirs impatience, fear, and self-doubt. It makes old wounds speak louder. But waiting does not mean you are stuck. It means something is still unfolding. I want you to stop blaming yourself for the delays. Stop assuming every unanswered prayer is a rejection. Stop measuring your worth by how quickly things change. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not failing. I see how hard you try to stay hopeful, how you tell yourself to be strong while your heart feels tired, how you keep going even when encouragement feels far away. That effort matters. I am not asking you to have perfect faith. I am not asking you to feel confident all the time. I am asking you to stay open. Open enough to trust that I am working even when you cannot trace it. Open enough to believe that love is still surrounding you. Open enough to bring me what hurts instead of hiding it. You do not need to impress me with polished prayers. You do not need to explain everything clearly. Just bring me what is real. If you are exhausted, bring me that. If you are confused, bring me that. If you are afraid to hope again, bring me that too. I already know what you feel, but I want you to know you are welcome here. There is a truth I want to place gently into your heart tonight. You are not alone in this process. You never were. I have been guiding you quietly, even through things that felt like mistakes. Some paths taught you what you needed to learn. Some doors closed to protect you, not punish you. You may not see the full picture yet, but one day you will look back and understand why certain things did not work the way you expected. Until then, trust this. I am not finished with you. What I have spoken over your life has not expired. What I placed within you has not been taken away. What you are becoming is still forming. Do not let discouragement convince you that nothing is happening. Growth often happens underground, where it cannot be seen. I am with you in the waiting. I am with you in the questions. I am with you in the quiet moments when doubt tries to speak louder than hope. You do not need to have everything figured out tonight. You do not need to solve your future before you rest. Just remain here with me. Let my words settle deeper than your fears. Let truth speak louder than the voices that tell you to give up. You are heard, you are held, and what you are asking me for has not gone unnoticed. Stay close. I am still speaking to you. Beloved, now let me respond to what your heart has been saying. Not just to the words you formed, but to the ache behind them. Not just to the requests you remember making, but to the ones you were too tired to voice. I hear you when you say you are exhausted. I hear you when you say you are confused. I hear you when you whisper that you are afraid to hope again. You are not weak for feeling this way. You are human, and you are loved. You have been holding yourself together for so long, trying to stay steady while things around you felt uncertain, trying to trust while parts of you were still hurting. Come closer now. You do not need to carry all of this alone anymore. Let me take what is heavy, not tomorrow, not when you are stronger. Now, give me the worries you replay at night. Give me the fears you do not share with anyone. Give me the pressure you place on yourself to figure everything out. You were never meant to do this by yourself. I know there are things you feel guilty about, moments you wish you could redo, choices you question late at night. Listen to me carefully. I am not standing here to accuse you. I am not keeping a list of your mistakes. I am not waiting to withdraw my love because you stumbled. A true father does not turn away when his child struggles. He draws closer. That is what I am doing now. You may feel unworthy of peace. You may feel like you should have done better, known better, been stronger. But peace is not something you earn. It is something I give. So let me speak peace into you now. Peace over your thoughts, peace over your memories, peace over the parts of your heart that feel bruised and tired. Let your breathing slow, let your jaw relax, let the tightness in your chest soften. You do not need to be on guard here. I know there are situations in your life that feel unresolved, conversations that never happened, outcomes that did not come, questions that still do not have answers. You are allowed to bring those to me without fear. You will not disappoint me by being honest. You will not anger me by being real. Speak to me in your own way, even if it is messy, even if it is quiet, even if it is just a feeling instead of words. I am listening, and as you open your heart, receive this response gently. I am not against you. I am for you. I am not watching to see if you fail. I am supporting you as you learn. I am not distant from your pain. I am present within it. There is no punishment waiting for you here, no rejection hiding behind silence. Only love, only patience, only guidance. You do not need to rush your healing. You do not need to force clarity. Some things will make sense later. Some wounds will close slowly. I will walk with you through all of it. If you feel overwhelmed, pause and remember this. You are safe in my presence. Nothing you bring here will be used against you. Nothing you confess will push me away. I want you to rest in this truth tonight. You are not being tested. You are being cared for. You are not being judged. You are being understood. You are not alone in your prayers. I am answering, even when the answer comes as strength instead of change. Let my words settle like a gentle covering over your heart. Let them quiet the noise. Let them remind you that you are held. Stay here with me. There is more reassurance coming. Beloved, I want you to hear this without doubt, without hesitation. I am not against you, not in your mistakes, not in your delays, not in the moments you felt unsure or weak. I know there are times you have wondered if circumstances were signs of my disapproval, if closed doors meant rejection, if struggle meant you had failed me. Listen carefully now. Opposition does not mean abandonment. Delay does not mean denial. Difficulty does not mean you are unloved. I see how easily your mind turns inward, questioning yourself, replaying moments, wondering what you should have done differently. You have been too hard on yourself. I have never required perfection from you. I have never measured your worth by your performance. I have never withdrawn my care because you struggled. When things became heavy, I did not step away. When you felt confused, I did not grow silent out of anger. When you felt lost, I did not stop guiding you. I was still there. I want you to release the idea that you are being punished. Release the fear that something is wrong with you. Release the voice that tells you everything would be easier if you were different. That voice is not mine. I see you clearly. I see your intentions. I see your effort. I see your heart. And I am pleased with the fact that you keep coming back, even when you feel uncertain. You are not disqualified because you feel tired. You are not failing because you need rest. You are not weak because you need reassurance. Needing reassurance does not make you less faithful. It makes you human. Let me say this gently. I am for your healing. I am for your peace. I am for your growth. I am working in ways you cannot always feel. Even now, as you listen, something is settling within you. A small release. A quiet sense of being understood. That is not imagination. That is my presence. If you have felt unseen by others, know this. I see you. If you have felt misunderstood, know this. I understand you. If you have felt alone in your struggle, know this. You are not alone. I am aware of what you are facing. I know the pressure you carry. I know the responsibilities that weigh on you. And I am not asking you to carry them without support. You do not need to prove your strength to me. You do not need to hide your doubts. You do not need to pretend you are okay when you are not. I am not disappointed in you for needing help. You are allowed to lean. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to receive care. If at times you feel like you are standing still while others move forward, do not be discouraged. Growth is not always visible. Preparation often happens quietly. You are being shaped, not left behind. I want you to trust this truth tonight. Nothing about your life has fallen outside my care. Nothing you are experiencing is wasted. Nothing you are becoming is accidental. I am not standing in your way. I am walking beside you. And when you feel overwhelmed again, return to this simple reassurance. I am not against you. I am with you. Beloved, the night has a way of making everything feel heavier. When the noise of the day fades, when the world grows quiet, your thoughts begin to speak louder. This is when memories return. This is when worries line up one by one. This is when your heart feels most exposed. I am with you here. You do not need to fight the night. You do not need to force yourself to be calm. You do not need to solve anything before you rest. Let the night be what it is, and let me hold you within it. You have spent so much time staying alert, listening for problems, preparing for what might go wrong. Tonight, you can release that posture. Nothing is required of you right now. If your body feels tense, allow it to soften. If your thoughts are racing, let them slow. If emotions rise unexpectedly, do not push them away. I am not threatened by your feelings. You are safe enough here to feel what you feel. Safe enough to breathe without bracing yourself. Safe enough to rest without fear of losing control. Listen to my voice gently surrounding you. I am closer than the darkness, closer than the silence, closer than the fears that visit you at night. You are not alone in this room. You are not alone in this moment. If you are listening in the quiet of your space, if the light is low and the world feels far away, know that I am present with you now. You do not need to open every door of your heart at once, just enough to let peace enter. Imagine setting down what you have been carrying. The expectations, the unanswered questions, the weight of trying to be strong. Set them down here. I will watch over them while you rest. You are allowed to sleep without worry. You are allowed to rest without guilt. You are allowed to let go, even if only for this moment. I am guarding what matters. I am holding what feels fragile. I am steady when you feel unsteady. Let your breathing deepen. Let your mind settle into the quiet rhythm of the night. You do not need to stay alert anymore. You do not need to listen for danger. You do not need to prepare for tomorrow. Tomorrow will come when it comes, and I will be there too. For now, rest. If sleep feels far away, that is okay. Simply remain here. Let my presence be enough. The night does not have to frighten you. It does not have power over you. I am here, watching over you with care. You are held. You are protected. You are not alone. Stay with me a little longer. Beloved, now I want to speak to you about who you are, not who you fear you might be, not who others have told you that you are, but who I see when I look at you. You have questioned your place more times than you admit, wondered if you truly matter, wondered if your life has direction, or if you are simply moving from one moment to the next. Listen carefully. You are not drifting. You are not forgotten. You are not without purpose. Long before you understood your own heart, long before you knew how your story would unfold, I already knew you. Your life is not random. Your existence is not an accident. Your presence in this world carries meaning. Even the parts of you that feel unfinished, even the areas where you feel uncertain or unsure, are still part of the story I am shaping. Purpose does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it forms quietly, through patience, through endurance, through learning to stay gentle in difficult places. You have been growing in ways you do not yet recognize. I see how you care deeply, even when it costs you. I see how you notice what others overlook. I see how your heart remains soft in a world that often hardens people. That softness is not weakness. It is strength shaped by compassion. You do not need to become someone else to be valuable. You do not need to prove yourself to earn significance. You do not need to compare your journey to anyone else's. Your path is your own. What I have placed within you is intentional. Your sensitivity, your thoughts, your ability to feel deeply. These are not flaws to erase. They are parts of how you are meant to move through the world. You may not see clearly how everything fits together yet. That does not mean it never will. Purpose often becomes clearer as you walk, not before you begin. I am not rushing you towards some distant destination. I am guiding you step by step, even when the steps feel small. Where you are right now matters. What you are learning right now matters. Who you are becoming right now matters. You do not need to have everything figured out to be on the right path. You only need to remain open. Open to growth, open to guidance, open to becoming more of who you truly are. You have not been overlooked in my plans. You have not arrived too late. You have not missed your moment. Your life carries purpose not because of what you produce, but because of who you are becoming. And as you continue forward, I will reveal more, gently, and at the right time. You are not invisible. You are not insignificant. You are not replaceable. You are known. You are chosen. You are held with intention. Let this truth settle into you tonight. You are exactly where you need to be to grow into what is next. Stay with me. There is still more I want to share with you. Beloved, I know the weight of what you have endured. There are struggles you rarely speak about, battles you have fought quietly, without recognition, moments when you questioned how much more you could carry. I have seen all of it. Struggle does not mean you are failing. Pain does not mean you are weak. Resistance does not mean you are losing your way. Sometimes it means you are still standing. You have faced things that changed you, not all of them gently. Some left marks you did not expect. Some required strength you did not know you had. And yet, you are still here. That matters. Resilience is not about never breaking. It is about continuing, even when parts of you feel tired. It is about choosing to breathe again after disappointment. It is about staying open when it would be easier to close your heart. You have done that more than you realize. I know there were moments you wanted to give up, moments when hope felt distant, moments when you felt alone in the middle of your struggle, but you kept going, not because it was easy, not because you felt confident, but because something within you refused to disappear. That something was not accidental. I placed it there. You are allowed to acknowledge how hard it has been. You do not need to minimize your pain. You do not need to pretend you were unaffected. Your tears mattered. Your exhaustion mattered. Your confusion mattered. And none of it disqualified you. Struggle is not a sign that your life lacks meaning. Often, it is the place where depth is formed. You are learning compassion through what you have endured. You are learning patience through what you could not change. You are learning strength through what tried to wear you down. This does not mean the pain was necessary. It means that even in pain, you were not abandoned. I was with you in every difficult step, holding you when you felt like collapsing, guiding you when you could not see ahead. You may still be in the middle of something unresolved, still waiting for clarity, still facing challenges that feel heavy. That does not mean relief will never come. It means you are still becoming. You do not have to face tomorrow with perfect courage. You only need enough strength for the next step, and I will meet you there. If fear returns, remember this: you have survived before. You have endured more than you thought possible, and you did not do it alone. I am still with you now. Whatever you are facing, we will face it together. Beloved, now let me speak hope into the place where you feel most uncertain. Not the kind of hope that ignores reality, not the kind that asks you to pretend everything is fine, but the kind that stays with you even when answers are not yet clear. I know you have been waiting for change, waiting for relief, waiting for something to finally make sense. Waiting can be heavy on the heart. It can make you doubt what you once believed. It can make you wonder if anything will truly be different. It can quietly wear down your confidence. But hear me gently now. Waiting does not mean nothing is happening. It means something is being prepared. I have not forgotten what you asked me for. I have not overlooked the desires of your heart. I have not delayed out of indifference. There are things aligning that you cannot yet see. There are paths opening that are still forming. There are answers moving toward you, even if slowly. Hope does not always arrive as sudden change. Sometimes it arrives as the strength to keep going. Sometimes it arrives as peace before resolution. Sometimes it arrives as quiet reassurance in the middle of uncertainty. That, too, is hope. I want you to release the fear that tells you nothing will ever improve. Release the voice that says you should stop believing. Release the pressure to figure out how everything will work out. You do not need to carry the future alone. I am holding what is ahead of you. I am watching over what concerns you. I am guiding what feels unclear. Even if your path feels slow, it is not stagnant. Even if progress feels small, it is still progress. Even if you feel unsure, you are still moving forward. Do not lose heart in this season. What you are becoming matters more than how quickly things change. What is forming within you will support what is coming next. You may not see immediate results. You may not feel sudden relief, but trust this: nothing you have endured has been wasted. I am bringing good out of places that once felt empty. I am bringing light into areas that felt dark. I am bringing renewal where you felt worn down. Hope is not fragile when it is rooted in truth, and truth is this: you are not alone, and your story is still unfolding. If fear whispers that it is too late, do not listen. If doubt tells you to give up, let it pass. If uncertainty tries to overwhelm you, return to my presence. I will steady you again. There is more ahead than what you have seen so far. There is more possibility than what your fear allows you to imagine. There is more life waiting than what this moment suggests. Stay open to hope, even if it feels small, even if it feels quiet. I am faithful to what I have spoken over you, and I will walk with you into what is next. Stay with me. One more moment remains. Beloved, you have stayed with me through this moment. That matters, not because you endured something difficult, but because you allowed yourself to remain present. You did not rush away. You did not close your heart. And I am still here with you. There is nothing more you need to do tonight. Nothing more you need to understand. Nothing more you need to prove. You have already done enough by staying. Let the words you have heard settle gently inside you. Do not analyze them. Do not test them. Simply allow them to rest where your heart has been tired. You do not need to hold yourself together anymore. You do not need to keep watch. You do not need to anticipate what comes next. I am here to keep watch for you. As this moment comes to a close, do not feel like I am leaving. Presence does not end when words stop. Care does not fade when silence returns. I remain. If you feel calm, rest in it. If you feel emotional, let it pass gently. If you feel quiet inside, allow the quiet to stay. There is no rush. Tonight, you are safe to rest, safe to breathe, safe to let go of the weight you carried into this moment. And if your thoughts begin to wander again later, remember this simple truth. I am still here. When the room grows quiet, when the night deepens, when sleep finally comes, I am still here. You are not alone as you rest. You are not forgotten as you sleep. You are not abandoned in the quiet. Let your body relax. Let your breathing slow. Let your heart feel held. You have done enough for today. Rest now. I will be here when you wake.